Okay, so this is going to be a rant on Raw. Um, last night I watched Mugger Baby's video. If you're not subscribed to him, you need to go check him out and subscribe to him because we pretty much have the same views on a lot of things, except for TNA. I probably dislike TNA a lot more than he does, but we have very similar views on things. And also Yankees fan for life. I saw his video just now, dude. I hope you don't leave. Thanks for the shout out, and please, try to at least make one video a week, or try to stay on. And I don't know. I wouldn't give the WWE much. I agree with you. This is what I'm going to say. This is the problem I have with the WWE. The main problem is John Cena. And people are going to say, "Oh, you just don't like Cena, or you're just a Cena hater." Like, no. The actual fact is, like, he's shit. It's not that he's so much shit, or he's done this to the company. He's taken the company to where it is right now. And people say, "Oh no, but that's Vince's decision." Yes, it's Vince's decision. Vince sees him as the only credible person to make money because he is, he's holding people back. Him and Randy Orton are, experts in the game of, of burying people, and that's what John Cena does. And if you don't think so, he buried every single member of the Nexus. Right now, even with CM Punk, do you give a shit about the new Nexus? Do you care about David Otunga? I never cared about Michael McGillicuddy. Wade Barrett, another example. After he was done with Cena and Orton, what happened to him? He's still with the Core, which is two members from the original Nexus on SmackDown, feuding with Ezekiel Jackson. When the guy should probably be a heel on his own or a babyface on his own, he's very talented in the ring and very talented on the mic. John Cena is hurting the company, and another reason it hurts. Another way he buries people is this Popeye the Sailor Man fucking gimmick. Because he constantly comes back from the dead, not like Undertaker, that's a whole gimmick. But John Cena is just invincible. He's indestructible. You cannot hurt this guy. Anyway, what I liked about Raw, I liked that Alex Riley turned on The Miz, but, I thought it was good, especially the way he did, because he was like, bitch, after everything I did for you, this is how you repay me back. He could be a great face, but he's not on Raw, so he's on SmackDown. And Randy Orton's on SmackDown. There's another guy who's going to bury people, so he's going to bury him. I don't understand of not elevating other stars with you if you're the main guy. And people say, oh, John Cena doesn't have the power, or Randy Orton doesn't have the power. Bullshit. If you're the number one, you're the top-selling dog in the company, and somebody says, oh, we want you to work with this guy, you could say no. Shawn Michaels did it all the time. He said he wasn't going to work with Bret Hart, didn't want to drop the belt to him. He said he lost his smile, and he left the company. Then he came back, said it was a knee injury. Bullshit, okay? Who else? Who was it? Steve Austin didn't want to work with Triple H. There was a time where Steve Austin didn't want to drop the belt to Triple H at SummerSlam because he said he wasn't 100%. He didn't want to drop the belt to Hunter. So who did he drop it to? Mankind in a triple threat match. And then Triple H had to win his first title on Raw. Okay? So don't tell me these people don't have power behind the scenes. Okay? John Cena gave his boy R-Truth. They're pushing him because John Cena said they should, right? That's his friend. And they should push him. And now supposedly Cena wants to work with CM Punk. What, so just say you can eliminate him from the company because CM Punk's not going to resign because he doesn't want them to have his name? So John Cena's going to be the one sending him away? I don't know. This is just, to me, all this is pathetic. John Cena's pathetic. He's just the new fucking Hulk Hogan wannabe. And he doesn't have the charisma Hulk Hogan had. Okay? And the simple fact is when Hogan came out, people cheered. When Macho Man came out, people cheered or booed, depending on what he was, face or heel. But these guys, and they all elevated, this is what I'm mentioning again, they all elevated each other because Hogan would work. And the reason why John Cena will never be Hulk Hogan and will never be as big as Hulk Hogan was, because Hulk Hogan was smart. And no offense to Bret Hart, but the reason why he didn't want to work with Bret Hart is for a simple fact. Hulk Hogan's character and gimmick was that he was larger than life, and he always faced these larger than life villains or characters. He faced the Ultimate Warrior. He faced Sergeant Slaughter. He faced Andre the Giant. All these larger than life characters, and Macho Man too. All these guys that are, he's the man. Hulk Hogan was the man because he could defeat these larger than life characters. And John Cena, who's he have to work with? Batista? I know kids like Batista, teenagers like Batista because, they liked him coming up. Like, I don't know. I never was a fan of Batista. But they liked Batista. They thought Batista's pretty cool. Whatever. I never liked him. Who else? Now, who's John Cena going to face? The Miz? The Miz? No offense to The Miz. I think The Miz works great. But come on. How are you going to be larger than life? That elevate some people. Come on, Cena. There's some guys in FCW or Wade Barrett. You could have gave him the fucking belt. What happened to Sheamus? What? This is all John Cena's fault. This is all his fault. He doesn't want to help people. And this is another fucking thing. If John Cena was to get injured, he's fucked. The WWE is fucked. Why? Because they already booked a year in advance our main event at WrestleMania. If you're booking a year in advance, why the fuck do you have this guy from now and an intricate part in every single thing? Why? You're taking a big fucking risk. What are you going to tell your shareholders in 3 months from now if he gets injured at SummerSlam or even later on in Survivor Series? What are you going to tell them? And he can't come back by WrestleMania 28. What are you going to tell them? Not even that. What if he gets injured right before WrestleMania 28, the Rumble or the Elimination Chamber? What are you going to do then? What is your problem? I don't understand this. And this is when I knew this guy's a prick. But at that SummerSlam, when he took that DDT on the concrete, and he came back and eliminated 3 members of Nexus. 3 members by himself. Fuck you, John Cena. Fuck you. And he did the same thing now with The Miz. You're a joke. You don't put anybody over. Ever. You never lay down fair for anybody. Unless it's the fucking Big Show. Or Triple H. Or Shawn Michaels. Someone you have to. He's a dick. This guy's awful. He sucks. Fuck John Cena. Fuck the C Nation. So if John Cena was to get injured, who are they going to put in the main event as a face? Nobody. The Big Show, he got hit by a car now. Rey Mysterio, who wants to see Rey Mysterio in the main event again? He had such a great match with The Miz on Raw that time. It was called Botch Central when they had a match on Raw. You know? They're not doing it right, obviously, because they're not elevating any faces, any young guys that could be a face and elevate them to the top. No, they're not doing that. It's just unbelievable. You have the whole roster is filled with heels, and most of the people you don't even use anymore. I haven't seen Kurt Hawkins. I haven't seen David Hart Smith. Dolph Ziggler's just in the back watching TV all the time. What are you doing, WWE? What are you doing? If John Cena was to get injured, you're going to bring back Triple H? Do we want to see Triple H come back just because Cena's injured? I would bring that up to the shareholders if I had stock, if I bought stock in the WWE, and if I bought enough stock so I could go to the shareholders meeting. I would bring up the fact that if John Cena is injured from now until WrestleMania, who's going to be the next Raw babyface of the company? That's not Rey Mysterio. Who? Who are you going to elevate? What you could have done with the Miz was have him actually start fighting some other people, make some new faces, and keep John Cena out of the fucking picture. Maybe you should do that now. Maybe you give him a kayfabe injury where he's not on TV every fucking week. Why did you have to give him the belt anyway? Was that part of the condition of why if he lost at WrestleMania, he won the belt the next month? Was that really it? Because it's been 9 months. Is that in his contract? Fuck you, Vince McMahon, and fuck you, WWE, and fuck C Nation. Fuck you, you don't know what the fuck you're doing at all. And then with the Macho Man tribute, Yankees fan and Mugger Baby were talking about this. Now, in my opinion, I liked what they did. I disliked the fact they didn't give a 10 bell count in the beginning of the show. That was very disrespectful. But to be honest, I expected less. I didn't expect anything. And for that little package that they did, I thought that was good. They're never going to let people talk about Macho Man on the show. I mean, come on. The DVD, they don't have anybody talking about him. There's only Matt Striker and Maria talking. You see, I'm surprised they even did that because they didn't do anything for Lance Cade, obviously, because Linda was running for Senate. They did nothing with Umaga. They did nothing with that manager, that old guy who died of cancer. They didn't do one for Test. I mean, I expected this much. Anyway, so I was kind of shocked that they even did what they did, and I thought it was good, and it was a good little tribute video package. But hey, I applaud them for at least doing that, for Vince McMahon to stick his dick in between his legs and fucking give the man some respect in some way, shape, or form. And so the Karma thing, you guys really don't like that Karma's came into the ring as a bitch now. But I get it, why they did it, and I don't dislike it. I actually do like it. I like the fact that I think it's like obviously this is what it is. Like when she's as soon as she gets in the ring and she's with all these baby dolls to her, she can't. She breaks down. She's psychologically not there. Obviously, she wants to dominate them, which would have been fucking badass if she did. It was kind of stupid that she cried, but it makes sense in some degree. So I don't dislike it. I don't like you guys do. I don't dislike it at all. I don't think it's great, but it's okay. I like what they're doing so far. I don't think they buried her yet, so I think that was good. Raw in general. Okay, let's see. Cena sucks. He kind of came out like limping, like he had a dildo in his ass. And then he comes to the ring and says, wow, brother, hit my heart. I was great to have you back in the WWE ring. And R-Truth, what have you been smoking? What's up? Shut up, Cena. You're not funny. And then they set up a match for the end of the night, two tag team match. And Cena's smiling like, yeah, I did it for the fans. Yeah. Fuck you, John Cena. You're just as bad as Randy Orton. Why else Randy Orton is bad? I brought this up in my review, but I don't know if I left it here or not because I had to take it out for timing. But what Randy Orton did on that SmackDown, which I do watch SmackDown, like I said, I just don't review it because of the Christian debacle. And I don't watch it on TV because I'm not giving them my ratings. What Randy Orton did on that SmackDown before Over the Limit was disgusting. This is why. He no-sold Mark Henry, telling him, fuck you, I'm not going to work with you. I don't know if they're going to I don't think they're going to have an angle because what did he do? Mark Henry was destroying him for the entire match, and then Sheamus comes in to destroy him, and then what happens? Christian waits, takes his time, comes in to help, and Randy Orton does a fucking dance, fucking RKO's Mark Henry, then jumps up and does a split. And then goes, yeah, woo, burst of energy. I just snorted cocaine from Mark Henry's ass crack. You know what that means? That means he buried him. That's directly exposing the fact that he's a piece of shit. He buried Mark Henry. He said no. And so all the fans, I'm perfectly fine because I'm not selling for Mark Henry. Disgusting. WWE, learn your shit, dude. You have to, I don't know what you think. And another thing is a problem. This is another problem that you have. Why are you hiring soap opera writers for your show, dude? Hire some real writers, some successful film writers and television show writers, not soap opera. Why do you think soap operas are declining in ratings? Because no one gives a fuck about soap operas anymore, okay? They're not Lonely Housewives. And first of all, guys never liked it. And your demographic is a majority of males. You have a few females for Randy Orton and John Cena. But most of the people that watch your product are kids and males. So why are you going to hire soap opera writers to write your television product? It's stupid. That's why nothing's working. Hire some serious fucking screenwriters. Hire some fucking television writers. Okay? Don't fucking go hire soap opera fucking writers. Build some new baby faces. Make them credible. Give them microphone time. Give them a manager if they can't speak that can speak for them. Elevate new stars because if John Cena gets injured from any time before WrestleMania, you're fucked and your shareholders are going to be pretty fucking pissed that you have 5 baby faces in the company and none of them are new. They're all old. They're all fucking old except for Evan Bourne and John Morrison. Stop trying all these other ventures and worry about the things that's sucking. Your ratings are going down, especially SmackDown. And SmackDown started going down when? When you took Alberto Del Rio, put him on Raw, and then you took Randy Orton and put him over on SmackDown. And then you gave him the belt instead of Christian. And what happened? Did the ratings go up the week after Christian lost the belt? No, they went down. They went down. Ted DiBiase could have been a great babyface when he was on Raw. You didn't give it to him. Man, kept him a heel for no reason whatsoever. Kept him in his dad's shadow. Anyway, I've been rambling too much. I love the R-Truth being heel. I love it. But who's he going to end up working with? John Cena. I hope. No. Anyway, that's what I got to say. Peace.